Alright, welcome back. Let's get that... Well, I don't know how long it's going to be. It's pretty quiet so far. But okay, today... I ended the stream yesterday early, and I started doing some playtesting, but I only got through one of the quests, but I'll show you all of the things that I listed. Because basically I was going through writing down any bugs that I had. So in this playtest list, these are just things from that playtest. And in fact, a lot of these are like subcategories, so there's like, you know, a half dozen other things. So yeah, lots of things, and this is like... This was like the first quarter of the game, just as it's implemented now. Which I guess on the one hand is a good thing. It implies that the game has a decent amount of content. Hang on, this is not working. Stop that. But yeah, it's also on the other monitor, so I'll have to figure out how to bring it over to here. Let's get... what is this? There we go. So I'll use that temporarily. Is it gonna like... There we go. And now I can turn this off and it'll look exactly the same from your perspective, basically. Okay. So yeah, during my little playtest, I only did, I went up to the medium, I talked to... Oh, I did one of the quests, the arena quest, which is basically not functional right now, because I'm missing just one character. But that would be something good to do. And then, yeah, I guess that would make sense. Let's see where I am. So completed tasks. Oh yeah, also this is a minor bug. This should not be a thing here. Yeah, okay, so we completed this quest, which was basically the one where it was up at the farm. Yeah, up here. Seems safe for now, but there are several questions still lingering. Oh, interesting. Cerubic here. Kella. I did this one. The village gate. Activate the medium. Wait, and then I also have... Okay. Black Skulls. So this quest isn't implemented yet. And I guess that could be good. Let's add a different category, like structural, or like broad structural things, or something like that. Do I implement Black Skulls, or cut it for now? Because I don't actually have... There's no follow-up to this. Like, this is just there for now. But okay. Let's say... Add Saru Bakir back. Do something with the cave. Gift for Persephone still is good, but I guess also, same thing. Do I finish Persephone stuff or cut that as well? Because all I'd need to do is make the phone not ring. But okay. Let's do this quest. Because I picked up one of these little scooters, playing organically, and that was from an area where I'm not actually supposed to get it. So eventually I'll have to cut that. But yeah, that makes it even more necessary to have some, like, default vehicle the player can get. Which I think would be fun. Yeah, I think what I'll do Saturday then is all the endgame stuff that I basically, the reason I'm not doing any more of the writing right now is just because it's all very endgame stuff, and I want to keep some mysteries in the game. And then, so yeah, I guess I'll have to figure out, I'll have to be really careful about making sure I'm actually doing things that are, like, going to be in the final game, though. Because, like, I mean, that's the entire reason that the game's taken 2 years to get to this point. Is that I keep making things that I don't actually need at the moment. And then realizing that, oh, I don't even want them either. But oh well. Where was I going? I was going up to that thing. And this thing. That's strange. I must have, like, removed something. Did I not? Is that just how that's looked for this whole time? That's strange. Also, I mentioned at some point, I need to make these canyon walls steeper, because now you can just get up them with the hover scooter. Because I want it to be that you have to go much further down that way before you can actually climb up. And I should probably have, like, a road leading down into... Yeah, let's put that in here. So that won't be a structure change, that'll be, make the valley walls steeper until, like, grab hill. Add a road through the valley. And that, I don't know how I want to do that. I want it to be more like a dirt road than the paved asphalt that I have up there. And then this place, not a whole lot going on. Eventually I need more stuff. So the map does say this place, right? Okay, so that properly indicates that. And I think the player would be able to figure out the relationship of space here. There we are. Okay. So yeah, this place looks like garbage. But I guess that's fine for now. Because I guess the playtest should be things that are like... for like the first draft still. Because this is a fine first draft town. It's obviously not a production ready thing, but it's good enough. Oh yeah, I should make sure that the phone doesn't call the player again. So there should be a payphone like somewhere up here. Yeah, the fact that you can just cheese up all of this stuff with the hover scooter is a bit concerning. But oh well, it's fine for now. Plus, right now there's no actual route up here, so I should probably put that. In fact, let's just go here, and let's just mark down the payphone to the base town should be accessible. So that's going to be copper brown. Make the base of the elevator full normally. Make an actual attempt, or make a gesture toward a town on the payphone. Because right now, it's literally just the payphone and the elevator. It's like, that's not quite enough. Also, this phone is still not... Why does that ring? Let's just fix that right now. Because that should be... Oh wait, let's go to Persephone. Okay. On stat changed. Persephone intro, Persephone calling. If stat Persephone calling an amount equals 0. Okay. If not stat Persephone intro and stat mum intro. Oh. Okay, so I think what I need is this, actually. Let's go to our text. Oh yeah, my movies. Okay. Let's go to the payphone. No, that's not quite right. Oh wait, we have this. So what is this? So I think if I start it up again... I'll have to figure out why these are calling. Calling pickups. So maybe ring? Let's see, so how do these work? Oh, I don't think these should be... Well, hang on. Where do we, like, remove the calling stat? Huh. That explains that, I think. So this should be global remove stats. Wait, this is fine. This I don't need this anymore. Let's see. I'm gonna lower this down a bit. Because that's getting louder and louder. In fact, I just realized it's much louder on your side than my side. But okay. Let's say once the task is active, it should clear out this thing. And we can also do introduce task. Persephone intro, get from Persephone. Okay, and then we can do global clear stat. I think that will work. Let's go to clears. Okay, we'll just set the stat to 0. Okay, so that should do that, and then for these other ones, what we can do is I guess for the rest of these, we just say, you know, presumably you're not calling. Oh wait. Not stat talked, or let's just do talked equals 0 here, I guess. Let's hang on. Let's make this payphone do something different. The phone is ringing, do you want to answer it? Okay. Okay, let's see this again. So now, hopefully... Well, I guess it won't do anything yet. It'll ring, and then it'll clear it, and then it'll work. I think. Okay, so set process true. That's all fine. Okay, so now... If we do this again... Now I can't hear any music. Okay. This album's just too inconsistent with its volume. Okay, now it finally works. Wait, this guy's still called Villager. I'll just put that in here. Okay. So I think I probably fixed the Persephone phone issue. And eventually, I think I should just put that in here as well. The guards should shoot you if you fiddle with the elevator switch. Because once you die, the elevator resets, so that'd be good. Wait, also, I should double check if talking on the elevator works. Hey, look at that. I'm surprised. Oh, it worked for a few seconds. Okay. Talking on the elevator can shoot you down or after it stops. So I think it's basically... Oh, I'll have to do something nasty. Also, if the player dies instantly, it should probably... So I could just request a rescue here. Ah, interesting. Dying... or getting trapped... something and dying... have some... safe... like fail-safe, and then also getting rescued, dying should reset the fade out animation. Because now I'm all crazy. But if I do that, okay, so I could just probably have it play the like respawn animation when you get rescued. Okay, so where even was I going? I was going to like 57 or something. 67. Oh wait, I didn't talk to Natya. Okay. So then... There's also no way actually up the hill yet. And especially there's nothing to do on it. But it's also just simply not navigable, I'm pretty sure. Like, these mountains are just too much. So I think next step would be... Or another logical next step would be to just make this physically completable. And also, Natya's dialogue should probably be more likely to happen. Or should probably happen while you're doing, when you get the poem, I'll say. Yeah, let's say that. So, letter delivery. Natya's dialogue about Jackie's mom should happen while you get the poem. And then also, there should be a way up the mountain. Lake. And then also there needs to be a way up the lake, or up the waterfall from the lake to their, like, location. Yeah, I know that this isn't navigable, so let's just teleport up to 57. Yeah. So yeah, lots of improvements could be made. One is this waterfall could, like, not look like complete garbage. The other is the, there should be people out here. Also, this place should just look like it should have, like, some basic bevels and things like that. Like, come on. Oh, I didn't realize there's a little place to stand. That's nice. Yeah, because we need to get up there. So what I'll do is somebody should hint that you can find Natya up waterfall. There should be a way up the waterfall. And this is also a place where I think I need the new time, or I need, like, a better sleeping UI, because right now you can only sleep in increments of 2 hours during the day. And for this quest specifically, you need to be able to... Or you need to be out at 10 p.m. to not get killed. That's part of the quest. Okay. Oh yeah, the dialogue circle. That's already listed in the bugs. Okay, we got a million things. Okay, so I think they should both follow the player. Oh wait, did I come here before followers were working? Is that why I didn't have them follow the player? Okay, let's say Natya and Yomi should follow you / meet you at the what's marked on your map. So, like, there should be camp above the ground. Because basically, the way this quest is intended to work is now the player makes their way back down the mountain, but they're specifically going to here, because they're going to drop down onto this bridge, cross over at night, and then do some cool stuff. And the cool stuff I kind of, like, didn't implement yet. That's another thing. But this is all, like, very basic right now. And I guess I should be thinking, what else can I do that would teach the player about, like, Jackie's mom? Because, like, we could learn more about, effects, like, more about, duration front, the Emirates, and Nim. And Nim is a faction that probably isn't, or that I haven't explained in, I think, anything yet. But then also, like, how does this, or, like, what else can the player bring or take from this for the medium? Because I'm guessing just like, what the hell is this? Why is it this? Oh, I see. It's because this is full screen. So there's a taskbar. So I guess maybe like anti-emirate sentiment, I don't know, 30 refugees. Okay, let's do that. Because yeah, I think at least one of them should follow you down to here, and then there should be a campsite, and then it should tutorialize sleeping out here. Tutorialize sleeping. Better sleep UI. Pick time to wake up. Because yeah, what I'm just going to do right now. And then there should also probably be a bit more. What should I do? I guess they probably need, like, one of them should probably come down. And then, like, show the player where the bridge is. Uh-oh. I thought they were done for the day. What if I set the time 22.5? When does this fucking guy go to sleep? Alright, well, teleport to fucking wherever I was. 61 or something? 54 maybe? Just no clip up here. I think these guys are just broken. Because they should both be, like, asleep by now. Okay, where are they? Okay, I see. It took a little bit... No, it didn't take a little bit longer. He's just active. Yeah, he can just see through anything. Okay, so NPCs are broken. Or NPCs with guns are not working with the schedule. A gun is active when they're supposed to be inside. Okay, and then I should do something with the inmate, because he was supposed to be like an interesting, like, opportunity to see someone directly opposed to the emirate, and he's literally nothing right now. Okay, where the hell is he? I should also make this area navigable in the dark. Where the hell is he? Oh, he's like a million miles away. Okay. So, let's say... Oh, wait. I guess this should be in here more accurately. But okay. Make this area actually possible to navigate after dark. Add literally anything to the build. Or like, make it look interesting, I guess. Yeah, right now, literally no content here whatsoever. And then once we do this, we can just do this. Yeah, so it's literally not, like, implemented yet. But then once you do that, that's technically completed, so it should probably have, I mean, there should be a way to talk to the character still, like, ability to talk to Natya. About, even if you skipped it early on. Okay. And then also, I mean, that's just not a very, this is just not a very fun backtrack up here. Because then you have to climb all the way back up basically the entire world. Yeah, and then the something something you win. Yeah. None of that works. Oh, and also the hat. Oh, hi again. Let's go to sun hats. Let's see, I'm gonna lower this down a smidge. But okay, this thing, I think it needs that, and then it'll work. Yeah, there we go. Anything that's attached to the player needs to be in this level 2, or layer 2, so that way it doesn't cast shadows. Or specifically, it doesn't cast shadows from the player's lamp. Huh. That's fun. You can it's moving fast enough that you can climb up this thing, albeit with a lot of jank, because there's a penalty for starting to climb. But okay. So now we've won. We have our hat. We can go out into the darkness. I guess this will have to do. Basically, the reflections don't quite work. Or the reflections don't synchronize with the time properly, so this lake is still really bright from, like, much earlier in the day. So if the player just sat around and waited, they would, they could jank out the day-night cycle like that. But okay. What else do we have? So the Copper Crown, there's some sort of lift up to the cliff fortress in the valley. Oh yeah, I haven't been to Plateau Town yet. That's another thing that has some important structural defects. Oh wait, hang on. Let's actually just sleep for the day. Okay, because let's go down to the Plateau Town, because the big defect here is that that route up the thing is no longer, like, completable. So I think what I should do is have just a relatively straightforward path up there, like with a road and bridges and stuff, and then just have a bunch of optional, like, difficult side branches for for secrets and things like that. Because before I was trying to make that path itself kind of a gauntlet, and it turned out terribly. I just don't have, like, level design chops. You know, I can see why now Jak 3 had pretty easy movement, or pretty easy level design. Because actually trying to make, like, difficult levels is difficult. But okay. Let's get up this thing. There we go. So yeah, what should I do? I think I should make the pistol required still to get up here, maybe. As like some sort of soft, well, no, I don't care. I'm not gonna make the pistol mandatory for this area. Also, why could I get so close without the chunk loading? Hang on. I need to do an experiment. Yeah, it should be loaded by now. Like, it should have started loading, like, here. Huh. Oh, well. Maybe I put it in active entities or something incorrectly. Actually, did I change where active entities are activated? Oh, well, I don't care. Let's just say, so, we don't need this right now. We can do plateau, town, make it possible to actually get up here. So that'll be a relatively direct road with ridges and things. And we don't need relatively there. Optional branches and cool stuff for secrets and collectibles. So yeah, it'd basically be something here. And also, let's just make it explicit. So, like, ditch the pistol requirement, but keep it for option stuff. So yeah, I'm thinking there'd be some road here, probably connecting to, like, I'll have to figure out where, like, the train station will be. Probably here, since this is a flat area. So yeah, there'll be a train station, a road here, it'll probably just cross over right here, and then you'll come over here, and then it'll be like, I don't know what it'll do. I'll just have to make some sort of, like, dirt road system. I just didn't want Jackie running so much. Okay. So yeah, just bridge to here, bridge to there. And probably along each of them some little huts, some little, like, businesses and things. This will be funky. Because I'm trying to think, how would I actually let cars and things drive up here? Because this is meant to be, like... Because there's, like, a major population center and stuff up here. Yeah, they'll probably just wind all the way around the plateau like that. And the player can just skip all that if they climb a little bit more dedicatedly. Oh, there we go. Okay. And then once we get up here, it's all gold. I think. Because this area, it's interesting enough for the first draft. I think this is probably like, well, it's the most fleshed out area for the major quests so far. And I think this is like the level of detail that I would want for the rest of the places before I start doing more like, before I go into more detail on any one place. This would be like an acceptable level of quality. But okay. I'm here because my mother probably lived on the Silda Plateau, given the Silde in her name. Here's a note. Why is this stuff... Oh, there. Oh, there's Walter. Let's say that. That. Okay, so this quest should probably be reading more stuff, but I don't want to. Let's just put in the to-do list. Fix the UVs on the canvas, or the fence. Oh yeah, we still need a place to find the bubble shot out here. A place to find bubble shot, some stuff to platform on. Yeah, the loading is broken. Like, what is it doing? Why did it not load? Like, the video game is supposed to load things when I get up close to them. So I think that explains the stuttering. It's that the game, like, I think my parallel loading is just broken. Because that only loaded when I got within 10 meters of it, and then it loaded all in the main thread rather than the background thread. But okay. More of these NPCs should have stuff to say as well. About, like... Wait, wasn't... Where's Armstrong? Oh, you're here. Or Orstad. Where do we go from here? Oh wait, because I already knew what was happening. I guess that's fine for now. Basically, I already knew where to go, so I didn't have to ask him. And then when I asked him the first time, you know, we got here and then I asked him, it'd be better if there's like a seamless, like, transition into this dialogue here, but oh well. On the highway, the first step, probably we talk to people. Oh wait, I guess he probably already did that. Get another Kyprin. Joker colors. Oh wait, let's see. Alright, where do we go from here? Okay. So I think, what if I use a note? What if I use... I forget if this does anything. Oh yeah, it does. Okay. Oh wait, I think I can probably do this. I keep forgetting what hints I have. So if this... Okay. So yeah, I'm making sure that basically any place where I'm like, oh, I should be able to ask a question here. Trying to make sure that that's where we can do that. Actually, why aren't there any windows on this floor? There should be windows here, you know? Yeah, because I mean... Because I think, logistically, you could just split this in half. And have 2 hotel rooms on either side of this. Hang on, let's just say... that's more of a minor fix, though. That's, like, so small that I'm not even gonna put it on here for now. If I remember it later, I'll do it. Oh, right. There's no place to get the bubble shot, and you have to get it to go up into there. Because that window is the one that their shop is in. And you can tell because it's the only one that refracts the laser. So yeah. Item, wave shot. Did it not work? Oh, I know. There we go. Okay. The researcher's room was recently unmade. Okay. So you can't read the label if you could get that folder. So for this one... Okay, so we could borrow some binoculars or something. So what I could do for now... Oh, right, you had to go all the way back to the city for those. I should just put... You know, like, you can platform up here or something to get a spyglass. Oh, wait, no. Right now, the place to get it... I think... You can get an optional one in here? No, you can't. Alright, let's say optional place to get spyglass next to this, because I don't want to go all the way back there and ask him. Forming to get another spyglass somewhere up the cliff near Rosman. Because what I'm going to do for now is just item telescope. It is kind of interesting because it's literally like, well, it's too zoomed in to be like a practical first-person mode, but it is. Okay, so now we can do item. Spyglass. And also I should be more consistent with how I use the question marks versus exclamation points for those little hints on the side. Because the question marks are meant to be, like, optional things. Okay. So now, I can do this. So yeah, let's have it fade to... Let's just have it quickly fade to black. Brown smokes. Fade to black when the hotel guy gets the papers because I can't be bothered to animate him. Because he's supposed to walk away, go fishing around for a few minutes, and then come back. So, okay. Use an item research folder. How did that not do anything? I'm almost certain that was supposed to do something. So, like, why did Orstad not do the research folder? Is he bugged? Because I remember distinctly writing dialogue for that. So I think maybe there's some timing or like there's some like bug with how I've set it up or something like that. Yeah, whatever. At least here, I can do that. There we go. Okay, where do we go from here? We've already talked our way through the checkpoint. Yeah. Okay, so that was the dialogue that I thought was connected to the research papers. Oh, right. And fun fact about the devlog. I had a shot of coming around the plateau to see this. Wow, it's really fucked up. I have to come all the way out to here. Jesus Christ. Yeah, because basically this stuff is supposed to load in a timely fashion, but right now it doesn't. So I had to go all the way up to it to load it, and then all the way back around, and then do this shot again for the devlog, because otherwise it looks like shit, because there's supposed to be these buildings here. So yeah, that'll be something. Yeah, there's just something broken with the loading. It just doesn't function right now. But okay. So I live close to the city center. You live. Okay. Global task is completed. Old feeling on task. Task is completed. Why does that not work? I'm pretty sure that is the correct thing. Okay. Let's go to Old Feeling, Horstad. Task is completed. There we go. So yeah, this place could use more population, more signs of like wreckage and stuff. Let's save and quit here for now. Let's say garage, more signs of ruins. Or let's just say more ruins, more stuff, more discussion with Horstad about what it means for your life. So more impact on the medium. Nope, wrong thing. There we go. Okay, so does this work with Orstad? Hello? Orstad. There you are. Come over here. Come in here, buddy. Also, I can see that when I walk up into this thing, it, like, tanks the frame rate, specifically in these corners. But... Orstad, come on, buddy. Come into the room, buddy. Buddy, you were supposed to, like... You were supposed to have dialogue here. I know I wrote dialogue here. Whatever. Alright, and we can just, like, jump over this right now. Because there's not really meant to be a way, or like a correct or like mandatory way in. Because I think that was my mistake when I was designing this area at first. Because I made a bunch of like really difficult, finicky stuff, but you can just get over it. Like, you can just get around it. So I should just make all of that optional, or like have secrets and things to incentivize the player to do stuff. But okay. Aren't you supposed to have stuff here? So like you're supposed to be, like he's supposed to have exclamation points and stuff. There we go. I think I want more grisly textures here. Okay. There's not nearly enough dialogue here. Or there's not nearly enough explanation, because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to say, like, when Orstad gets to the center, it doesn't seem like he mentions Jackie's mom. Let's double check though, because it should be in the journal now. If we go to Old Feeling. So yeah, this I need to make a better organization for. Orstad, okay. So yeah. Why is Jackie's mom not mentioned here? I wrote that dialogue. Yeah, I think I just did not design a lot of these branches right. Because, like, I know I wrote a bunch of dialogue that I'm just not seeing. And it's like, it's mandatory for progressing the game. Like, that was, like, the integral, like, thing that I needed. Also, I keep saying integral when I think integral sounds better. For, like, because an integral is, like, the math version of the thing. Where integral is, like, it's integral. It's integrity, you know? But oh well. Everybody says integral nowadays. People nowadays don't care about integrity. They care about getting the integrals on their calculus. Also, this sound should be a lot quieter, I think. Let's say wave shot make wave shot quieter. Also, did I do any of the, that girl Riley wants to open the tower and explore inside. It apparently needs 6 capacitors to be opened, right? It says there must be a capacitor inside the tower by Bashar. Okay, so that one's done. So that means the last things I have. So these two are not completable, so I can complete the bridge, technically, sort of. Oh wait, and I also need to do, Balter's stuff. Right, I guess first things first. Let's go to... What the fuck is that? That must be the, What the fuck is that? Oh, I know what it is. Water. The water interior. Okay. So let's just go... Remove... Water interior material. 085. Right, because I changed how that material works. Because it used to be that if you didn't see the surface of the water, it would show this. But now it just shows all the time. Or specifically something weird like that. And we should do something more with this gulch as well, because it's like nothing now. Oh, this has that janky interaction with overhangs. Where like if you push into them, you start going down faster, I think. It's a lot easier to climb things when I have extra stamina. Okay, let's get out of there. Because I want to go to at least one of these places naturally. Because Riley's quests are just blatantly not done. Because I think they're probably the least done of all of these. So I won't even bother, like, adding unit... I won't even bother, like, doing the notes for them. I'll just do them to basically see if the structure actually is physically completable. Or maybe, you know, first off, I should do Persephone's quest. That's an important one. Because that unlocks the medium up in these, up in that cave there. And once that's unlocked, I can do something else. Right, but another thing that'll be worth doing, making sure these trains actually, like, make sense. Because they are pretty cool looking. Oh yeah, and Persephone's isn't even textured. Okay. This door is locked. It seems to require a 3-digit key. So that was this thing. Well, hi. Thanks for the subscription. Let's see if this is correct. Okay. And also, I'm thinking I should probably put these on this side so the notifications are easier to spot when the player has the dialogue open. Or where would I put these? I think I would put the... I guess I'd keep the journal notes there. And then maybe have... I don't know where I put that. Oh, why did the dialogue cut off so early? Let's just say that for a second. Is she mandatory for the first draft or not? Her dialogue cuts early. Thank you. Yeah, admittedly, the streams are mostly... They're kind of mostly just for me to keep working on the game. Because I don't do too much special on them. But thanks for stopping by, because right now what I'm doing is doing a playtest of the first, or what I have of the game so far. Which is a very rough sketch right now. So what I'm doing now... This is an area that I haven't been to in eons. That's a rather, this is a rather strange interaction here, visually. So yeah, the people up here... What would they use this for? I guess they would use it as a mosque. Let's say that. Use... color medium as a mosque. Do they... exactly. Yeah, because with the streams I have a schedule in like some sort of like minimum amount of time that feels appropriate. Because even if I'm not feeling it, I at least typically do like 2 hours of work when I'm scheduled. But okay, let's see if this actually works. Appears to be another medium. Okay, so that did correctly. This didn't work. Medium for events doesn't have a person anymore. Okay. That was good enough. Oh, wait. Once we do the event... Okay. Events and networks should... at a second medium should also do whatever stat stuff. Basically, this dialogue is now like the characters realizing that there's a second medium when that was supposed to have already happened because we just were here literally like 5 seconds ago. Okay. And then eventually I want some sort of side quest to do with the fact that nobody knew that that could even, like, that back wall could even open. So you gain some sort of attention in town because of that. But okay. That's a-okay. So that now... I think that's the extent of this quest right now. I guess I'll call her and see if there's anything else. So the payphone is actually pretty used. Let's use a note from Persephone. Yeah, that quest is that's the extent of the quest right now. You come here, you go there, you come back to the phone. Donezo. Oh wait, and the entire reason that I was even over here was because I was also going to do Riley's quest. How much have I done so far? I got the pistol, so clearly I did one of them. I should have done the other when I was up at the mountain. So yeah, old little Riley. What does she even say in this area right now? I hate this donut county. Okay. To do, Jak and Riley talk in more detail about it. Family life. Okay. That's all good. Well, actually, that's not really correct. It should be that Riley follows you, and then you talk about stuff, and then the stuff happens in the video game. It wins. But okay, let's just first do this. My original plan for how to get up here was you would get a hover scooter, and then you would learn how to do a half pipe. Let's see, it's been about 2.5 years. How did I not have any stamina? Yeah, this game originally started as a 2-month game, or 1-month game jam. And, thanks. Yeah, I do feel like a lot of it was sort of floundering on things that weren't actually necessary for the game. But I do think it's been... I mean, it looks pretty good. At the very least. Because I think I can get... You know, I can at the very least curate some nice-looking clips for videos. Okay, so we found this capacitor, and this way, the point of the getting Riley's phone number is so that way the player can basically speedrun the rest of the quest by being like, hey, where are you now? And she can just give you a map marker. And I think I'll just put that in here as, like, the thing to do. So, like, Riley's quest, make the stuff, obviously, but then also make Riley's phone number, direct you to the remaining places. Okay, because now I'm not going to bother. Let's teleport to 141. What's the other place that I need? I forget the other place. Because there's 61, which is where we were. There's 113, which is the tower where I got this pistol. And then there's 141, which is here. Oh, the time gun, which is in 13. Okay, so this quest is pretty epic right now. You come up to Riley, he says, holy fuck, get me out of here. And so you do. Because she's being pinned down by these things which are invincible from the outside. Also, I'm going to lower the volume because the guns are too loud. Yeah, I'm just going to just put that in the notes. All the guns are too loud. They're like 15 times louder than everything else in the game, to the point where I can't hear any of my footsteps, but I can still hear this just fine. Where is... There she is. Just keep your eyes peeled for a capacitor. To do, Riley invites Jackie to a family's wedding. Also, what I'd like is Riley can point out, or like, you can show Riley all the cool gadgets you'd find. here's a very preliminary, like, example of the sort of things you would do with this gun. Okay, and then yeah, it's interesting how it feels that way, because yeah, I felt the same way, because like there's not a lot of games that let you just see like this far. You know, even much larger open worlds will typically constrain your field of view with like sightlines being crisscrossed and things like that. So just like, because that's a full like 5 kilometers from us right now, so as you just move, it's just doesn't even, like, it barely even moves unless you're going at an absolute clip like this. And even then, things like that are like it's just very, very unusual for video games to let you see this big. Because I found out Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is also this big. But that has such dense fog that you can only see like a few hundred meters in front of you, which simultaneously makes the world feel bigger because it just feels like you're going farther distances, but also smaller because you can't see like how far everything else is from you, if that makes sense. Okay, for this last one, let's just teleport there. Because I don't think there's actually a way... Oh wait, no. There is a way. So I need to do some more medium stuff. And I should probably have a bridge from here to here, because that medium's going to be useful. Right now here, we need this. Though I guess my goal is to attract unwanted attention, so that's what I should do. Because what I can do here is, as I ask these guards questions, they're going to get suspicious of me, because they basically have people that are going missing right now. And for this quest, the player just does normal things, like ask people things and, let's see. So I can do this with here. Oh, I can't. How do I actually gain suspicion? I know the easy way. Let's keep that, because I like this code, actually. Yeah, if we talk to these guys without a headscarf, they'll get mad at us. And then, if I just talk to him over and over again, they'll get suspicious and arrest you. But I should have more ways of getting suspicion. So let's put that in here. Night, light, more ways attract suspicion, maybe some smaller quests that make attract attention, asking civilians about your mom. So stuff like that. Because then we're in here, in this spooky little room. And here I need to get the camera behaving nicer. So eventually what I want is for the camera to always be able to frame the two NPCs that are talking at the same time, but right now this is what it is. Okay, but let's say I'll just do the golden path here. Because then they just lead you out. They just needed to talk to you. Okay, so he does his stuff. That's still a bug that I want to fix. I think that's actually in here. Basically, if a guy's walking to a place and you talk to him, he'll stop, but then he won't start again. So now what we need is hints to make sure. So let's say hints about the strange one. So like time, location. Because basically, the way to advance this quest is set time 1. Set the time to 1.5. There we go. There's this light, which you can see there's weird stuff happening out in the dark here. Okay. So now what I need to do is find Balter. And I think he's down here. Where would he be? That's the other thing that I want. The ability to... Oh, and also, explain why other guards can't help you. They don't speak enough Gaelic. Oh yeah, also, these lights still don't work. Like they don't turn on properly if I advance the time. So eventually I need to fix that. Because yeah, all of these street lights are supposed to be on. Where the heck is Balter? Ah, there he is. No, this is the wrong guy. Why the fuck are these two guys out? God damn, all the schedules are broken. Like... And I guess using set time is kind of cheating, but it just, I don't get why they don't work. Like these lights, all they have to do is turn on at a set time. And if the time changes, they check if they're after the time or before the time. There he is, okay. So now we can do this. There we go. And then you get a spooky guy. And admittedly, I don't know if this perspective thing actually works. But okay. That's that quest for now. Oh right, yeah. It disappears because the light. Yeah, I need a more graceful way to do that. Like have some sort of halo or like glow around where the light shines. Because right now it just like plops in and out of existence. Also, the depth buffer is still broken, which is why it like clips through me. Clips through me in a really weird way. Oh, I see. It's because there's a cylinder, and I'm inside the cylinder except for my arm. It's like glued to the edge of that cylinder. So like if I did like, how would this work? Yeah, I don't know. It's jank. Because that thing needs to actually use the depth buffer, but then it sorts incorrectly, and it's all a big mess. Okay, so I need to go back to wherever Balter is. And maybe someone should just tell you Balter's schedule. That he's out patrolling from like 4 p.m. to 2 in the morning or whatever it is that he does. So yeah, I'll just do that. Let's just put that in this. Somebody can just tell you Balter's schedule. Because otherwise the player's not going to know. Oh yeah, and now the lights are on. When it's daytime. Okay, so I think did I just mess up their... Like, did I just flip the on and off again? But then why does the green lantern work? And also this Balter still needs to be deleted. Okay. The unscheduled Balter... Oh wait, no. Needs to track that he's on a schedule. Basically, because I slept, I reloaded the area, and Balter no longer remembers that he's supposed to be following the schedule. Okay. Okay. That gives us plenty of info. Right, I think I've actually rendered the game uncompletable, though. Because of various bugs that I encountered, or various, like, dialogue branching in ways that I didn't expect. Because I think I've done all of the major quests, but 2 of them didn't actually complete properly. Or didn't give me the information they were supposed to. Because what I should do now... Let's teleport to 49. I don't know why I died there. No clue. And then teleport 49. Oh, wait, I got a no clip again now. Okay, now I can do it. Because I'm just going to cheat my way through this. Okay. Ah. There I need to be. There I be. Yeah, this is a weird... Because this is basically because there's a reflection probe here setting the ambient light, and this is the outdoor ambient light, and they're like the same value but different hues. Very janky setup. But okay. Let's have an introduction when Jackie's mom becomes human. Item. So eventually, there's got to be a lot more of these. In fact, I didn't realize I had all these. Oh, wait. Okay, so none of these do anything. How much of these do anything, actually? Let's say the medium itself needs a lot more notes. So, like, just make notes for, like, everything. Because the entire point of coming back here is that every time you talk to her, she should have something different to say. And the player can just have, like, a conversation where they just talk about what happened to them since the last time. Or they can ask the same questions and get different answers. And of course there needs to be like the animations there, but that's going to be for like iterating on this first draft of the story. But yeah. There... Hang on, let's check some spoilery stuff. So I'll just put that... Where is that? That's in here. Hey, look at that. Okay. So spoilery stuff. Because I'm just going to go through the medium dialogue and make sure that we're on track to actually enter the end game. So that should be... So what is this? Hello again. Okay, good. So is there anything else that I should do with this? Okay. This seems good. Because now the game is on track to actually enter the... Or the player is on track to actually enter the end game. So I haven't actually soft-locked myself, but I have kind of removed a bunch of interesting things by the fact that the dialogue just didn't trigger properly. I guess I should go talk to Riley then. And then what I'll do is I'll fake skipping the end game, or just hack the end game flags into place, and just do the end game with Riley. Because the game basically has two possible end sequences. One is you just do all the medium stuff, and then the plot ends, and then you can come back over to here. And there'll be a train here that has the end game stuff. In fact, I wonder how that train is set up. Ah, well, I don't care that much. The other end game is going to be, you do all the stuff with Riley. What was the last thing that I needed? Oh yeah, chunk 13. So let's just go there. So let's put, actually in Crab Hill, a more direct route to there. So Nightlight, more direct roads to Crab Hill. Because this is meant to be like a major... Like, it's meant to be like the capital of the entire province. But okay. Riley's running around. We get a cool time gun. Currently does nothing interesting. So this is another place where I just need to make the content for the video game. Wait, where the heck am I going? Ah, there. Okay. Alright, so now let's put in global add stats medium / endgame. Teleport 112. Minor spoiler warning again. But this one's not that bad. Because it's basically incomprehensible without the context of the actual game. But we just basically don't need these anymore. Pick those out. Teleport to 110. So I think the next thing to do will be to make Jackie... Oh, wait. I need to actually find Riley. So let's say for Riley's quest, once you get the last two hers, you should have a note to call or find Riley. Because now what I need to do is go to 28, actually. And I'll patch up those seams someday. Take your time, game. Is it like the hard drive fell asleep or something? What's happening? Okay. Wow, it does not like something in here. Okay. The seconds stutters are pretty bad. I prefer if the game ran at 144 FPS no matter what at all times. Jesus Christ. Is it the bugs? Is it picking up the bugs that's causing it? What the fuck is this? Hang on. What are the errors here? Cannot get... let's copy this. I don't think that's the error here, but I'll just put that in here. Oh. Yeah, I split the world into, so if we go to the world, it's split into 12 by 12 chunks, and admittedly it could have been split into smaller chunks, but then it'd be kind of a mess to figure out how to do them. So eventually I'll have to have some automated system for sub chunks. But right now, it just loads these 500 by 500 meter pieces of the world all at once. So like this one, it goes, once the player hits some bounding box plus an offset, it just loads this stuff in a parallel thread and adds it to the scene. And also there's a separate system for removing active entities from the tree. So that way like NPCs and like items and stuff are only loaded once the player's even closer to the chunk. But okay, also I'm gonna see, so if I start the profiler, will I be able to see some horrific stutter? Aha! It's collectibles, for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know what I did. But I did something. And it's very ridiculous. Yeah, like, what is this? 17 seconds. 17 seconds. Oh my god. Why is check dialogue? Run once. Find next item. Find item. Add stat. So I wish I could figure out what of these... So what specific thing is taking so long here, though? Because, like, it's one thing to just say, check dialogue is taking a long time. But why is it taking so long, is the real question. What did I do to it? Because it should also tell me if it's debugging things. So failed method navigation check, or navigation agent check dialogue. What? So follower brain. Oh. Wait, call check dialogue 2. This is incomprehensible. What is this? So clearly something is going wrong, but instead of like raising an error in the error messages, well, I guess it is. Push call. Okay. Cue out of memory. Maybe I should have the dialogue not listen to these signals. Resumed function drone wait after yield, but class instance is gone. Remove that, because I can just fix that. It has node wisp. Wisp equals get wisp. Can I get class NP sequence? Why can't we get this? I mean, that should be fine. I mean, I guess I can just not bother with this if it doesn't work. I'm not gonna fiddle with that. Okay. Is there... I swear this feels like it has to be the issue. Oh, wait. No, I don't get it. It feels like maybe it's calling this a bunch of times. Wait, how many times was it called? If we go back to the profiler. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't check why the reason it's taking 17 seconds is because it was called 170,000 times, and I didn't notice that. Let's say if it's been called this frame, we'll just clear it again. Let's do that here. In fact, why is it being called so many times a frame? Actually, I have a good idea. Anything changed? No, I know. Anything changed? Somewhere in here. So I'm just gonna not have that. So this, okay, so that's fine there. So yeah, we're just not gonna have the anything changed function do that because we already have other places do this, where it calls deferred, teleport, failsafe. Well, no, the big thing still... No. Let's figure out why this is happening. So we're gonna have var check. Well, what should we do? Run once if active. Okay. Then call deferred clear. It'll only clear next frame, basically. And that way we'll do this. Tried to run while active, recursive event. Okay. So now, if I pick up an item, it should tell me. Okay. So there's potentially here. So there's still a small stutter. I don't know if that's related. Why are these? There's still so many. Hang on, I'm gonna clear these. Let's just see. Let's try this again. Okay. So is this the stutter for this? Because it should still be getting called 17,000 times. No, it's not. Okay, so it's just... Okay, so let's just put this here. Check. Dialogue was called 17,000 times when I picked up stuff. For some reason, it stopped happening right now. Okay, because this doesn't feel like it's the right place, because this is 100 milliseconds. I guess otherwise it's running at a pretty decent... Because otherwise it's actually running pretty well within the time frame here, I guess. So I guess 119 milliseconds would stand out this bad. Take screenshot. Okay, this was when I paused, actually, so this isn't the thing. So somewhere in here. Okay. F7. There we go. Okay, so we see this. So this is 15 milliseconds. So why is that happening? Okay, warning, tried to run more than once. Is recursive active? Okay, and that doesn't help us very much because it just does that. Okay, so what is happening here with this anyway? Payphone, or no, Riley, I think? Because Riley's our follower right now. Maybe there's like a plus stat here that's working against us? It seems like it's fine. Because basically, the issue that could be occurring is that when we do... What are we even doing anyway? Do we have Riley with us? Oh well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to the endgame area. And then I'll call that done for the day, because I'll do specifically endgame stuff, I think. Okay. So now I've somehow stopped the massacre to the frame rate. Even though I'm pretty sure... Was Riley even following me? Okay. So we need to do something with this. Took her a bit, but that's okay. Okay, so let's just teleport to 111. Because we need to be up there. So we need just stuff around this chunk, and then we also need the entrance to actually work. And I'll say we need to actually be literally able to get into it. Or let's just say path to capacitor needs to be physically, or like path to the tower interior needs to work. A very basic tower interior, the end game too. Because this is kind of meant to be like the sequel to the game within the game. You know, I'm a very Yoko Taro figure in that way. By having multiple endings, but you have to beat one of the endings to get the other ending. So it's not really a second ending, it's more just a continuation of the game, but framed in a fun way. So it's all good. Yeah, eventually this place needs to be navigable. And I like the idea of really narrow spaces like this, but the camera also just kind of doesn't work in them. So eventually that'll work. Or I'll figure out some way of making that good. Yeah, and right now the cave is just a straight shot up into here. And it's also not possible to actually beat this without no clipping. Because, one, you can't do any of this stuff. Well, you can, but there's not really anything... Well, you definitely can't do this. Because this, you just have to... Where do you even have to go? Oh, you have to go here. Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, literally impossible. Yeah, then we come here. Riley should be here any moment now. There she is. Okay, hang on. Well, actually, first off, once we do the quest stuff, it should no longer be... Like, the other stuff should no longer be relevant. So let's do that. These wedding stuff should longer matter. We're in the end game. Oh, hi. Thanks, yeah. Yeah, admittedly, I want to try to figure out some other ways of doing it. Because I have some ideas, but they'd be kind of complicated. Okay, so this is it, Luigi. Wait, what did she have? This is supposed to, her thing is supposed to reset. Okay, I think I messed that up. So let's just say, dialogue alerts are now broken. And they don't reset properly. Also, hang on, I'm curious how many of those... Okay. I think these stutters... Okay, these are probably unrelated to all the stuff that happened there. But I'm assuming it's still more like stat change stuff, breaking all the logic. There we go. Okay, so right now, the end game is you walk into this corridor, and that's the end. I guess we really are at the ends of eras. Bye. And then credits roll, you won the game. Yeah, so the next steps are, well, actually, credits roll would actually be good. So let's put that in here. It's roll. So I guess something cool and epic. Credits roll. Life resumes. How do I get out of here? Yeah, I think this would count as a soft lock in a vanilla game. Okay. Let's sort these to-do list items. So let's go... first pass. So basically, anything that I should do before I do anything else. Among the, like, won't ship things. This is... I don't care for how Pascal handles, or Lazarus handles dragging and dropping in trees by default, but okay. Anything that I should get done before anything else. Okay, broad structure. Do I implement black skulls or cut it? Make some, or like, gesture toward a cerubic here. Do something with the cave. Not really, I don't need that. Do I finish Persephone stuff or cut that as well? Yeah, those are good. How significant are the caves? That'd be good. Climbing into a crouch-sized hole can kill you. I don't care that much. Asking Armstrong about activate the medium showed the Vishar notes instead. Make collectible UI smaller and further to the bottom right. Armstrong's notes about Vishar and his full name contradict. The shopkeeper's dialogue is out of date. You should attract attention if you go without cutting your hair. Nah. The Vishar gate guard should have something to say if you can't find all the specters. I guess I'll do this in this pass. So Virus quest. Typo on the gate guard. This... Well, let's just put that here. that there. I guess this will be like questions. Well, actually, I don't even need this like folder here. War event doesn't have a person anymore. Event at second medium should also do whatever I need for the network stat stuff. Just make notes for like everything. Almost all of this will be in here. Like, is there anything here that I don't need to do in the first pass? So, like, we should make this stuff. So that's basically just going through major quest stuff. Let's actually put this up here even further. So I think I fixed this now, maybe. So I get stuck on the ledge. Okay, so that's the last thing I need to fix there. I don't need any of these right now. They're obvious things. Yeah, with third person, there's also the expectation of a lot more guidance, which, because right now I only have, like, the camera is strictly controlled by the player, and it never rotates for you, except for leveling out when you're in dialogue. But I think eventually I need to add more of that stuff, especially in dialogue. It needs to, like, rotate to relevant things. Okay, let's have... make it actually possible to get up to Plateau Town. So it'll just be a direct road, optional branches. We don't need that right now. Yeah. Shopkeeper's dialogue is out of date. Ira's quest. Riley's quest. Oh, I have... let's get all these in here. So Riley should talk about the task at hand after the common dialogue. That'd be good, yeah. Okay, more ways to attract suspicion, hints about the strange lamp. So none of these are really necessary for the first draft. But let's put this in here. Orstad's dialogue for the rooms is broken. Orstad's dialogue for... that is also broken. Copper Crown. Let's do this one. Getting trapped under something and dying. Make this area actually possible to navigate after dark. So the dialogue alerts are broken. Somebody can just tell you Balter's schedule. That'd be good. And also, Balter needs to track that he's on a schedule. I think these ones aren't as important. I do like this one, just because it actually makes it much easier for me to play test in the game. Let's just have that. And maybe I should also fix... Nah, I don't care about Tutorial Tyler. He's not important right now. So this one I kind of fixed. It was the dialogue evaluator again. Oh wait, and I know why it was probably that. It's probably because it's using call deferred. Wait, but... Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. Like, maybe, you know, the dialogue evaluator would do like two things that cause the hang on, there's like, my cords are like fiddling with my microphone, because now these are deferred. So if for some reason it like calls this deferred twice, and then the next frame it calls it twice again for each of those calls, and then the next time it's exponential. So I can understand possibly if that's the issue, because now it just checks if it's already been called in a frame, and if it has been, it doesn't do it again. But okay. Impacts on the medium, make all guns quieter. That'll be pretty easy, so let's just put that in here. Move water, interior material. Yeah, I don't like that. It's distracting. War event doesn't have a person. Event at second medium should also do that. Let's remove this one, because that's redundant, and I know... Or I'm well aware that I should add more notes for everything. But that'll be for like a second pass, and this one... This is now in repairs, I think. Some sort of exponential nonsense with deferred. It happened when I was near Riley, but she wasn't actually a follower. Okay. So follower NPCs try to ledge grab ceilings. That is a problem, but it's not that big of an issue. Okay. I think I now have a, like, the things that are going to be not useful right now. Or, no, I guess the things that are going to be useful and the things that I'm going to do right now. This is now my list of tasks for this first pass of the game due, I guess, September is when I decided. So I don't know, let's get into it. Let's commit what I have, though. No. Someday I need to actually get my muscle memory back. Okay. Some random fixes. Because this was basically just fixing whatever stuff crashed the game during the playtest. Okay. Mum UI should be removed until I know what I'm doing. Easy enough. We need to go to the status menu. Tabs. So this one will just be gone for now. Easy. How significant are the caves narratively? I'll have to think about that. Gesture towards Cerubik here. Add Soma back. Alright, let's go back to 5. Okay. So let's just put someone, Cerubik here, and all this stuff. So active entities, shortcut posts on cliff. Yeah. we're gonna have some beautiful huts here. They're gonna be beautiful. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Now we need like let's just use the round huts. These look terrible. So we need this one. Well, these hills are going to make it hard to like make anything here. It won't be that bad. And also, it does say that I just need to gesture toward it. So I think that. And then let's get a fountain in here. Also, actually, none of these should be in here. They should be in this area. There we go. Not quite what I want. What do I want? This one. And then we're going to have an NPC here. NPC Somo. Okay. So now that quest is technically completable. I think. I should double check that though, but I'll do that later. Okay, do I implement black skulls or cut it for now? Let's cut it for now. Let's cut Persephone for now. Well, no. You know, I don't care. It's a first draft, but I can leave open threads for things that I know I'm going to implement but won't right now. So let's just, I don't know, let's just delete those. Okay, Riley's quest, make the stuff, obviously. So that is, what is this stuff? Alright, let's add spoiler. Oh yeah, Persephone's there. Okay, functional deadline, dialogue. What? So that is like the functional dialogue stuff. That's completed, but I should actually have the wedding do things. So something needs an extra medium. Flesh. Let's do this. And let's do I have these? I guess I do. I should add all the vital stats for these as well. And then like the basic plots for each level. So I should actually implement them. Because each of these has all of this stuff. So what I should do is probably just... let's say this, but then I'll do optional stuff for like more level stuff. So at least a couple where you get the pistol. So this one is now... oh wait, and chunk 44 doesn't exist either, so I guess I'll do like 061. Alert indicator above Riley's head. I mean, I have that, don't I? Neat ideas. Riley mistakes you for Yokazi only if you're wearing a hijab. That would be a neat idea. I won't do that. So Riley's brain doesn't do within correctly. Now it does. Like, for some reason that fixed itself. Make sure Riley and Jackie learn each other's names before they refer to each other. That'd be good. Directions to each location. You can call Riley on the payphone to direct you to the ruins. So let's put that in the first pass stuff. But it'll specifically be this one. Well, I don't know. That'll be fine. Now let's put it in here. I'll just say that. You can call Riley on the payphone to get the directions to the last few places. Oh, I already have that here. Okay, path to the interior tower. Let's do like the very basic I keep dragging them to the top and it doesn't work. It's driving me crazy, but oh well. Once you get the last, you should have a note to call or find Riley. Path to the tower interior. Okay. Let's start with these two, because they're probably going to be easier. Let's say... small fixes? I don't even know what I did. Well, I know I made something... I know I added Soma back to 125, but otherwise I have no idea. Admittedly, this place is exactly the... Like, this is basically what it was when I deleted it. Ah, well. It was good to delete things. I like deleting things. What am I working on? I'm working on 121. Environment chunks 121. Alright, let's put this desk into standing mode so I can stand. Okay. So we need... let's get this there, and then this will be active entities. Actually, let's do cursor to selected cylinder. So 96 degrees. Okay, let's see where the reference is. If Blender could, like, calm down. Let's just remove, like, this component. Or, I know what to do. Ooh. Now, it should work perfectly. And then this part, let's get this to use, like, I guess just a new material. Take your time, Blender. With backface culling. There we go. So now we have a place. What did I do? What do I want to do with this thing? Because I think I should probably just delete all of this part and then just have this little cave here. In fact, I'm going to do that now. Because this part of the cave I have no idea what I'm going to do with. And admittedly, I have no idea what I'm going to do with this stuff either, but I'm just going to... Let's open... Let's go to the world. We'll just delete this little bulb. And for now, it's going to be super simple because I just want it to be, like I said, technically completable. In fact, does any of this need to be here? Like, how much of this is actually going to be, like... Alright, let's get these as well. And just obliterate it. Take your time, Blender. I mean, admittedly for this one, at least it makes sense because it exports when it saves. I don't know why adding materials takes so long. Especially when it's just like the default material, like, what is it doing? But okay. So do I want it to be in the center like this? Let's put this back and let's do... I know. I'm going to subdivide. Oh, do I like that? I don't really care for this either. Let's just have it do something really simple. So it's just going to do exactly what I was doing before. And then we're just going to have like a thing come out this way. How is this going to actually interface with this? Let's just have like... No, that doesn't feel right. Also, I should have made this, like, not so close to this. There we go. So let's try to figure out what I want with this. Hang on. Let's put something simple here. If I have a plane, okay. Now we have a door, kind of. And if I do this, so now we have a door that, how can I make this look good with this? I mean, admittedly, what I should do is go back to the drawing board on this section, because it looks horrible. But what I'll do instead is just... I know. This is not going to be an entry for human beings. This is meant to be like an exhaust thing. So it's just not even gonna... I'm just not even gonna pretend that it, like, is meant to look good. And that way, you know, that'll excuse it. I forget the button to, like... Oh, Shift-C does not do what I meant to do. But that is kind of a useful thing to know. Alright. YouTube is not letting me play my music. Alright. Blender. Continue points along line. Also, I'm gonna open a window. Hang on. I love it when it's colder outside than inside. But okay, because I know there's a way of basically doing the equivalent of GG, which is where you move a point along a line, except you can continue it, because I want to continue from this face downward still. Edge slide, lining vertices along a face. Maybe like extending beyond a face, or like continuing a face. So like somehow Firefox updated so that I can't, so that like the triple click is less consistent than it was before. Okay, Blender. Continue point along face line. You can choose the norm. Oh, okay. Interesting. Normal. Okay. Pretty good. Alright, that does what I want. And now all I need to do is figure out how to connect this with all the other stuff. Oh, I see. This here is just, let's just... Oh wait, now I need to go back to global. How tall is this thing anyway? Z, negative 109. Okay, 3 meters tall. So that's reasonable for like a little vent thing. Let's do cursor to selected, and then I wonder if I can move the cursor. I know what I can do. Maybe I can't do it. Yeah, I can't do that. I was gonna have this vertex go. I was gonna move this vertex up. Because I want this. I don't care. I'll just go up with this. So let's do Z. 3, 5, 8. 360. No. Yeah, 360 actually. Because I'm gonna spin this. Gonna be like 90 degrees, negative 90. There we go. And that kind of does what I want. Maybe I could do a little bit more along Z. Oh wait, I don't care for that. So this is still not... So this does not move horizontal, or it's not even horizontally. Oh, there we go. Okay. There you go. Let's say that's good. And then I'm going to do a little bit of this. And then... Oh, wait. I see. Let's call that good enough. So how is this going to actually interact with this? I have a great idea. What if I just don't have this look like garbage? So what if we just put this somewhere where it would actually make sense for it to be? Like we have this come down. And for now, I'll do a cool thing where I'll just do, let's do normal. go. It's actually, do I need... That's too much. Yeah, I use triplanar texturing for almost everything. Alright, let's do global again. Okay, and let's say this just goes up into God knows where. Excuse me. Good enough for that. And then it'll do who knows what when we get up to here, so it'll be just like that. Let's do like... Okay, so that way from up here, it just clearly ends. Yeah. Yeah, because triplanar specifically is the technique for changing the texture based on the floor, walls, and ceiling. Let's see, 4 meters tall. That's okay. I'll just accept that. Okay, because I need... Oh wait, this needs to not be that though. Actually, I have a good idea. Okay. Yeah. Getting this by the normal, super useful actually, because now I can... let's get these. Wait, I just realized. It's always gonna work if I do, ah well. Let's just do this for now. Yeah, it's often really difficult to figure out what you're even looking for, really. But okay, so this is now a maintenance area at the bottom of the tower. And then there will be other cool things up at the top. And so what I'll do is like put these here. Thanks. Oh, I see. I need to delete more stuff here. So we need like actually, I guess what I could do is I could just... No, I would need to delete this. So yeah, what I should do is bring in this active entity. So this is the tower interior collision. And let's do like those. Actually, this whole thing could be a separate thing. There we go. Because this thing is just going to be event collision. Let's see. Yeah. Basically what it does is it casts a ray from like super high up down to the center of the chunk. So sometimes it'll get things when it's not loaded and cause issues, but generally it works okay. Especially if I properly set up like low res things like this. Or at least the tower is low res and properly calibrated. Okay, let's bring this in. So we can do that now. Yeah. So for the ref, we're going to link chunk 121 objects, active entities. And hopefully this brings in, it didn't bring in its children, that's cool. I didn't need them. Get the tower interior and the active entities. And link those. And then, wait, what did I do? Library override make selected. Okay, so copy location of 121. Okay, there we go. So now we have the location where these need to be. So we can just do like... Hang on, let's disable all the modifiers because otherwise it's going to take 10 billion years to do this. Oh, this doesn't have any. Viewport viz, okay. So now I can actually do this very easily. So are any of these extending beyond the scope? I think they might a little bit, but let's just do that. I'll figure them out later. Oh, I see. Some of them, in fact, quite a few of them. No, that's not what I want. What do I want with this? So I want these to reasonably follow the contours of the exterior of this. I keep accidentally pressing Shift Z instead of G Shift Z. And I keep pressing F. I don't know, maybe I should have one of the buttons on my little numpad just be G, because I use it more than any other button. No, then I'd mess up my muscle memory for like any other keyboard though. Yeah, it feels like Blender feels like something that comes from like the long line of open source things like Emacs, where it's like if you press, like if you ever mispress a button, the button right next to it has a completely different functionality that will like ruin all of your workflow. And it's like, well, just simply don't make mistakes ever, is like the response. Why are these here? I don't know why these are here. Oh yeah, my favorite little discovery that I had one time was I was trying to import something from Blender 2.7 into Blender 2.8, but everything was invisible, and it took me like 6 hours to figure out that it was one of these. Like, that basically it was invisible. Wait, let's go to the thing. Like, so this was invisible here, and this button was also invisible. And this was just how it was importing files from Blender 2.7 into 2.8 by default. And so that's why I always have all of these filters enabled. Yeah, because it was like, it wasn't enough that it was just invisible, the button also had to be invisible. So like, that's gonna make little Timmy cry if he tries to learn Blender. It made me cry. Well, it didn't, but it coulda. There we go. In fact, I think I want, let's do, I guess let's delete this now. Oh wait, I need all the modifiers back on. Well, I don't really need them on for now. Oh yeah, also, I shouldn't lean so far back. I was like 100, or like 500 meters away. Okay. So, I think now... Oh, wrong thing. Now this should be good. Should be compatible with that. Let's go here. Yeah, that's funny, because in fact, that's probably the big reason that I haven't gone to Blender 4. I'm on Blender 3.5, which I don't know when that came out. Like 2 months ago, or 2 days ago, or whenever it was. But the big reason that I don't migrate to a new Blender version is because I'm worried that it'll just completely fuck up all of my files again. But okay, 121. Okay, so let's make this have interior. And we'll just do the same for this for now. Video game, come on. Why is it doing this? I clicked this. I clicked this. I clicked this object that I see that I'm clicking. I'm clicking the object that I see. What is happening? Yeah, we have this thing now. I've really messed something up in here. Oh, I see. Okay. Hold on, Godot, I'll rescue you, because you clearly don't know what I did, which is have two nodes of the same name. Which admittedly kind of my fault, but also I don't know why it doesn't just, like, recognize that they're two separate things. Okay, so this was in areas chunks, 121. Let's go to tower interior. Okay, so node name tower interior parent active entities index equals 0 material. Okay, so this is the visit interior now. Let's just call it like tower 121, or no, pre-tower interior. Actually, that good enough. Active entities, bridge interior. Okay. So now we don't need to mess with that so much. Blender on Steam. Okay. Yeah, I'm still using the like pre 2.8 shortcuts. Because I learned Blender right before, or like really dove into it right before that happened. Okay, now I can do this. There we go. Because now our, yeah, there we go. So now the active entities aren't broken. And then we should have somewhere in here, bridge interior. Why is it not here? It should just be... Hello? Ah, whatever. Let's see what this looks like. So, forgot about the bridge, but that's okay. So what is this? This is our door. Wait, I know. We need this in here. So I think I'm going to make a little tiny maintenance area out this way. And we'll just have this for now. Well, let's just put this here. And we'll just have square, platform. These are good enough typically. Let's fix that. So let's do like that. Blender, come back. I've made mistakes. Okay. So these... Uh-oh. We now need 1 trillion quadrillion things. Okay, there we go. So that should now be good enough. How tall is this now? 3 point something odd meters. How big is this thing? I have no idea. I'll just say it'll probably work better once this is here. In fact, let's try. There we go. Okay, so let's add animation player. Not quite. Activate. Where should this go? I guess it'll go this way. Okay. Door. Oh wait, what does this do? Oh, okay, that does that. That's fine. So now I need to reconnect all 6 of the capacitors. Also, we should just do this. So I'm thinking what I want to do with this. Yeah, I'll just leave it like this for now. Well, what if I did a little... like this? Because I'm thinking I want a little barrier between the 2 sides of it. For some reason. I think probably this doesn't need to be here. Why are these not... Oh, I see. They're not, like, flush with each other. How did that happen? There we go. Basically good enough. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that seems good enough. Let's do door, no, 121 again. And so now there's going to be a bunch more. Actually, let's have, like, where are these? So we no longer need this at all. Let's call this, like, bridge secret or something. Admittedly, I kind of did this already, like with my very basic, well. I think in a lot of instances, I could have just reworked stuff instead of deleting it, but, well. This only loses me like 10 minutes of work, or however long it's going to be, like half an hour maybe. And eventually these will all be properly aligned and stuff. And also eventually there's going to be even more of them. Yeah, let's just plop these here. Good enough. Like, there's not even content in the game yet. Okay, so all of these need capacitor, or need, signals. So what is this? On toggles. Why did this not work? There we go. Okay, so now we need... Why do we have two static bodies? Oh wait, no. Okay, I see, okay. I'd say okay. So now we have a spooky vent. What is this actually? Cave 121. I guess it's probably Cave 121. Ah well, I'll figure that out soon. Actually, I should figure that out now. So this is going to be Chunk Cave 121, I think. Let's do, or what am I doing? Contents. And I think that is what I need. Does it have anything? No. Okay, let's spend a couple minutes going to the world. Because where is our cave? Oh, chunk dash cave 121. Okay. So now we can do this one. There we go. And I think... What should I do? So we can get up to here pretty easy, I think. So this is the entry. And we plop down here. Scramble around this stuff. Let's just get a spatial here for active entities. And let's just add some rocks. Let's actually put a little stamina up at the bottom here. That'd be neat. Stamina... Oh, pick up. There we go. And then at the top here, there'd be a bug. And this bug would be worth 3 bugs, dare I say. And for now, this will be very, very simple. Like, that's probably good enough. Let's make sure the player can get into this thing, and then let's make sure the player can actually use the capacitors in here. And actually, now that I think about it, so historically, I've been worried about the balance around stamina boosters, because they're consumable items that temporarily increase your stamina. And by temporarily, what I mean is, you have them until you drain them, and then they just disappear. So like a non-renewable stamina bar. Ah, there it is. And the game chugging along, taking its sweet time. Okay. Let's first off see if the player can take your time, Godot. There we go. What if I save out here, put a little something to get up this thing? Well, I guess you can probably get up that pretty easily. Yeah, especially with the hover scooter, this is going to be trivial. So I won't add level design unless it's actually like necessary to get the player from one place to another right now. Okay. Where is this even? What chunk are we on? Let's give Godot... Ah, well, that was... Why is it so... It's so ridiculously slow. Okay, 122. Do we have chunk 122? We do. Ah, because I put little Riley here. Okay, let's just put some more rocks. at that. Beautiful. And we'll put a rock 1 there. You're gonna get your mind blown. Because now and it's hard enough that the player would have to have some sort of stamina upgrade to get in here. Or they'd have to just know how to climb. Oh, I just found a clever little way of climbing higher. Basically, instead of wall jumping, which drains stamina, as you can see, I just release the climb and then I use this for the extra height instead. So it's like unlimited wall jumps, except they have 2-second cooldowns. Where am I going now? Somewhere in here is the exit. Oh, it's way up there. Let's go down to here first. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was. Let's go back to here. Because yeah, like, I don't even see that. I think it's because it's so bendy. And also because there's like very flat lighting in here, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah, because there's like... Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, lighting and texturing is going to come probably in like the next pass, because it is going to be important for actually like being able to comprehend the game, that the visuals are like present. Is this... That doesn't seem right. Maybe I'm inside the rock or something? Okay, that actually is kind of like a whack exploit, but it's kind of cool. Okay, so which way am I going? So yeah, I got turned around a little bit. Okay, so then I go this way. Okay, that should probably be easier, but... It would be kind of interesting, I think, if it was like something that felt obviously like wrong, or like exploiting the game. But admittedly, this is kind of a boring technique, so I'll probably figure out a way of nerfing it. Actually, I know exactly how to nerf it, and I've thought of it before, where basically I just have a fixed amount of rounds that you can fire, and then you have to touch the ground, like physically stand on the ground to reload the gun. I'll put that in this first pass, because then I should balance around that. So like, guns should have finite ammo and be reloaded on the ground. Because I don't mind the player using that for a little bit of extra height, but if it's like unlimited, then it'd be trivial and also boring because it'd take too long. So like, how much would I want? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and I was thinking 7. So that would be... I guess that'd be okay. I guess I might want to do even less than that, because my thinking is, even if it's an intended mechanic, it can't be too long, or else it's going to be boring. Because then it'll just take a long time. Why are these not opening the door? Did the door not work? Yeah. So I'll say, like, wave shots 3 or 3 to 5. Because the other guns, they don't have the same... Well, maybe the gravity gun, like 2 to 3. And then pistol, like 20 or something. And it'll basically say like 20 plus infinity or something like that. Or I'll have like a nice little like indicator on the right there. Because it used to be that there's a number, but I don't really need numbers. And then I think anytime you shoot the gun, it'll just take a little slice out of the pie till it's done. But okay, let's understand why 121's door is not properly opening. Was there something in here? So this door here. So when it's ready, it does all this stuff. Non-toggled power 1 if active is that. So required power is 6. Fact stat. Let's say... What does Riley do, actually? Endgame. So medium endgame. Okay. So tower secret, tree tower quest, tower interior, door, tower 121. That's a good question, if using the bike counts as on the ground. Because you can do a lot more. Yeah. I guess... What would I do with the bike? I guess I won't count it as the ground. You can still shoot while you're on it, but you won't be able to reload the gun until you get off, or maybe if you stop. I'll experiment with that. Does the hover scooter count as grounded? If not, maybe... Not always. Maybe when moving slowly. Okay. So which door is this? Okay, 121 door. So how much power do we have? Let's do this instead. So why is door not open? Maybe errors? No? Maybe there's a typo? Okay, so where are we stopped? False, false. So what's our power? 3, 4, 5. It only... Okay, it must be that one of these... Connect. Okay. So now it's allegedly playable. It's still quite tricky to get into here, which I guess isn't necessarily a bad thing, because it is the end of the game. So I'll leave it as it is, and maybe if there's, like, balance requirements. Or I'll leave that as it is, because it's not even really necessary for just this, like, narrative stuff for now. So then, once the player's in here, what are they gonna do? And also, let's put the groups properly. Hard and camera blocking. This still doesn't work very well, but it is... You technically don't get soft locked. Let's see if I can get out of here reasonably well. Yeah, and this is the main reason that I'd be worried about the player having the hover scooter as grounded, is because you can sort of... It's kind of treated as being in the air. There we go. Okay. So now I'm out of the difficult zone, and I think it's just... Oh. Oh, that's trivial. Okay. Admittedly, this gun is kind of like the crucial gun. Yeah, I like the idea of it feeling unclear where the boundaries of the game are. Like, if things are meant to just be things that you can look at in the distance, or if you're actually meant to go there. Because this game is an open world, so by virtue of that, generally, if you can see it, you can go to it. Though admittedly, it does have kind of clear boundaries if we go to the... Well, let's go to the map. Because, like, there's actually this physical boundary around the world where it just cuts off. So I want to have that, or capture that feeling in other places. Yeah, the loading is just broken. Like, look at this. That was supposed to load like 500 meters ago. Loading the world just stopped doing it. Because if I don't... Yeah, like this... That's ridiculous. Ugh. So that's the main thing. Well, I guess that's a major thing that I'll need to fix. Is that in my first pass stuff? I guess maybe it shouldn't be. No, I want it to be. But okay, very basic tower interior path to interior tower. So I guess implements the functional deadline stuff. Make Riley's phone number direct you to the remaining places. End of the game. Okay, that's all good. Where did I put that? Yeah, loading in parallel is broken. Let's check what that is. So let's do this. So path to tower is literally playable. And for this, tower path. Or tower interior technically, but oh well. Okay, let's try to figure out where my chunk loader is going wrong. Because the thing that I changed recently was how the world worked. So let's say distance load, distance unload, activate, deactivate, and force load. So distance load. Load zone. So if the load zone has point local, and the chunk loader is not loaded, let's do that. And I guess on the first frame it should do it synchronously. So is this synchronous? Okay. So that all works. And then I'll try this again. Well, do I want to bother going through this part? Okay, so that works. Well, let's see what chunk it is, actually. Chunk 7001. Chunk 6953. Chunk 6905. Okay. So that makes reasonable sense. Let's see why the chunk isn't, like, working, though. Oh, now it works. Now that I put it in the debugger, it works. Okay, so I'm betting then it must be some sort of, race condition that, like, gradually kills the thread or something. Why is it loading so many? 7005. Yeah, it's supposed to do that. So there's definitely something happening where some event is like breaking it. And I guess it could be live reloading is breaking it. I'll have to test without modifying anything at runtime. Because if it's just the hot reloading, like, that's annoying, but okay. Okay, let's just see if it all works out. Yeah. Now it's doing what it's supposed to do. Okay. So it seems like breaks at times. It seemed possibly hot reloading or something with the threads going to sleep. Maybe sleeping. Because it could be any of these things. I don't want to figure it out right now. But yeah, my biggest bet is the hot reloading, because that's basically not compatible with the threading anyway. Like, sometimes the game will just crash if I edit code while the game is running. So I think what I'll need to do is, I don't know, just not worry about it. Unless somebody's hot reloading the game while it's running and doesn't expect it to crash or cause weird problems. But okay. That'll be it for now. We have diagnosed, or we haven't diagnosed the issue. In fact, we failed to reproduce the bug. But that's almost as good as fixing it. For some definition of almost. But okay. Let's push those. And so I'll be back on Sunday, and tomorrow I'll do a bunch of cool things that you don't get to see until the game comes out. That'll be fun. Okay, let's put this back. But alright, I'll be back Sunday. See you then.